When tourists visit Quebec, they typically do this.
Bienvenue au Québec.
Or this. Or something like this. But I wanted to experience something different. I wanted to cruise among whales.
Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Venture among storybook fjords. Unwind with some new friends.
Cheers. Oh yeah, that flavor really comes through. The pickle.
And unearth eye-popping treasure.
Wow. Let's see the jackpot.
I'm Nathan. I'm on a journey across Canada. And in this episode, I'm exploring La Belle Province, the beautiful province, Quebec.
Ciao!
After my ocean safari in Newfoundland, I consider myself a bit of a whale expert.
There it is. Wow, second biggest whale in the world, right there.
Although, I'm no match for this expert who knows all about the giants that occupy these waters. She's a naturalist guide with AML Cruises, a family business operating in Quebec for 50 years. Our 3-hour cruise departed from the Charlevoix region within the Saguenay-St Lawrence Marine Park, an internationally recognized hotspot for whales. Here, you can catch a glimpse of minke whales, humpback whales, belugas, and if you're lucky, the big one, a blue whale, the largest animal on the planet. These eco-friendly cruises take great care to operate in harmony with the environment. Here, we're simply guests in their habitat.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So that's a little one.
Yeah. I'm happy to see one beluga, but we're seeing multiple. We've seen 5 belugas out here in a span of 10 minutes.
Nate, so welcome in the Saguenay. Welcome with AML Cruises. We're now in the Saguenay Fjord. That's the best place to see the whales and the seals, the marine birds. So there's a lot of life in this area.
They call this the Beach Club. I think I'd like to get a membership here.
And this is, it's spectacular to see the high cliffs on all sides. What makes this a fjord?
So that's a valley created by glacier, then invaded by the seawater. It's a big valley with a U shape, yeah. It's 200 meters deep here where we are.
And it's calm.
Yeah, you're lucky today. When it's windy, that's another game.
What makes this area so special for whale watching?
So it's one of the best places in the world to see whales on the St. Lawrence and the Saguenay because of the different species. It's 13 species between the Gulf and Tadoussac, okay? But here in this area, for us, it's normally around 6 species. Beluga, harbor porpoises. That one looks like a dolphin, but there's no beak, it's a flat nose. That's about the toothed whales, those two. The baleen whale, minke, fin whale, humpback, and the blue whale. So the beluga, it's the permanent resident, okay? The other whale, it's the migratory species, but beluga whales stay here all year round. Female have their baby in this area.
And what do you need to remember for having a great whale watching experience?
So just to observe. So maybe you can have photos or video, but if you just listen, if you just look about the wells, when there's one not so far, just pass to breathe at the surface, the sound for the blow, that's amazing.
So what do you want people to take away from this experience?
The beauty of nature and of those animals. For us, when whales arrive at the surface, it's only a little part. It's 1/8 of the whale. The blowhole, the back, the fin, but it's so huge. The beauty of that environment.
Quebec is Canada's largest province and home to over 8 million people. The cobblestone streets, European-inspired architecture, and old-world charm of its two biggest cities, Montreal and Quebec City, often lead to it being described as the Europe of North America. But venture beyond these popular tourism hubs, and you'll discover a stunning natural landscape inhabited by people who love the outdoors and the laid-back lifestyle that comes with it. It's very chill, is what the young people say. In the quaint village of Saint-Jean, you can experience a truly unforgettable kayak excursion on the Saguenay Fjord, thanks to Fjord on Kayak, a kayaking excursion business operating since the mid-90s. Chief guide Billy filled me in on the experience.
Like you can see, we have a really beautiful region. The fjord, it's kind of unique here because it's the only fjord that you can really go to see in Quebec, and it's close to the city.
Yeah, and it's nice to see it from land. You can go for a hike, but why go out on a kayak?
I think on myself that it's the most beautiful way to see the fjord because you can really be into it, and when you're in the kayak, you don't feel like you are on the fjord, but you're really in the fjord because when you sit in the kayak, the water is right here. So you feel when you're in the middle, you have the feeling that you are really small in a big place like here with big cliff and yeah.
And it's a popular draw for tourists. Tell me what they can experience when they come here.
We have a lot of half-day tour for family, adult, even young child. So we start at 3 years old. And we also have day tour of like full day tour. We have multi-day trip on the fjord of Saguenay.
Yeah, and it's quite a unique environment, a fjord. How closely are you watching the weather? It's quite changeable, right?
Yeah, exactly. And today we have a good view of that, but it's not an easy place to do kayak when you don't know like the current and the wind. It can change pretty fast. So that's why we have guide, and we also have always people here at the office that they are working on the radar to look on the forecast. Yeah.
And how long have you been a guide here, and what keeps you so passionate about it?
I'm here since 5 years now. So I started as guide, and yeah, I keep loving that because you're always with new people. It's nice to meet new guide, and also to be on a fjord. It's so big, so it takes a long time to be able to see all the fjord. And you start with small expedition and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and you finally finish with 7 days and you do all the fjord of Saguenay.
And it is such a big fjord. Where's the one place that you love just taking people and seeing their reactions?
I really love to take people in the middle of the fjord. I think it's the most incredible part when you really are in the middle, and when the fjord is really quiet, you can hear the echo, so you can like scream a word and you're gonna really hear the echo from one side to the other side of the fjord when you're between two cliffs, so that's quite amazing.
And they head out in the middle of the fjord on a kayak. What do you hope they take away from this kind of experience here?
We hope that they have some really good memories about the fjord and have good pictures in their mind. And we hope that they have learned some stories and some history about our culture here, if they came from different places in the world. And I hope that they enjoyed it.
Well, I'm excited to get out there and see for myself. Let's head out. Let's grab a paddle.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Let's go.
Let's go. That's the front, and you can just put it like a shirt.
Ready to roll. After kayaking the fjord, I'd built up an appetite. By the way, if you want the world's best crepes, visit this place. That's the owner, Sebastian. He's from France. The Saguenay Fjord is actually located in the Saguenay Fjord National Park with beautiful views and hiking trails all around. Here, a network of over 100 kilometers of trails offers the perfect opportunity to immerse oneself in the coastal and mountain landscapes on both sides of the fjord, where wolves, black bears, Canada lynx, beavers, and moose roam freely. And there's a strict rule here. If you pass by another hiker, it's customary to greet them with a warm bonjour. Adventure by land and sea. Accomplished. Situated at the foot of Mont Valin, Distillerie du Fjord holds the distinction of being the first micro-distillery in the Saguenay-Lac-Saint-Jean region. This family-run venture, led by the Bouchard family since 2016, has deep roots and a passion for gin that spans generations, with each family member contributing their unique talents to craft internationally recognized award-winning gin. Here, even Mom helps out. As they cheekily say, we don't claim to be the first to have distilled, but the first to have done so with a permit. I spoke with Jean-Philippe about the distillery's origins and how the surrounding land imparts a unique character to their spirits.
So welcome at the Fjord Distillery. We are the first craft distillery in Saguenay-Lac-Saint-Jean. So we are in the heart of the boreal forest. So it's the perfect mix of coniferous and deciduous trees. And we are going in the forest to get our botanicals. And everything is hand-picked in the forest, so it gives a lot of freshness to our products. That's the philosophy here, to put all the richness of the boreal forest through our spirits.
So how do the ingredients you can find here in the boreal forest enhance the flavor of this gin?
What is typical for our gin, so the gin is called Kilometer 12. So it's the fir shoots, you know, in the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
So at the beginning of the summer, the tree is growing and we pick in the new growth of the tree. So it gives a lot of freshness, a sweet taste of forest. So it's the typical botanical of our gin. It reminds when you are going to the cabin for a fishing trip or hunting with friends. It's all the philosophy of putting the richness of the boreal forest in a bottle.
And you have a rich family tradition here. Tell me, how far does this go back?
It's in our blood. So my great-grandfather used to drink, you know, the old gin, the Genever with the green bottle. And when we started this adventure with my brother and my father, we were gin lovers and we wanted to create, you know, unique dry gin with local botanicals. Working with my family is a great privilege. So my brother is a chemist, my father is a retired engineer, and I used to work in a bank. So I am the entrepreneur, and my group, they are really you're working hard on quality and having the best flavor in our products. And also my mother worked at the distillery. So it's really important for us to have this family spirit here at the distillery.
And what's the experience? You can actually see all the botanicals right here at the distillery?
It was really important for us to create a unique experience here at the distillery. So we planned the botanicals in the garden of the terrace, and people can enjoy a tasting in the boutique, having a great cocktails at the bar. And we try to put, you know, the boreal forest in every step, so people can make the relationship between the forest and what we do here at the distillery to have a great taste. So you can feel it just walking by the garden. We are a huge fan of happy hours. We created the bar exactly for that moment. You know, at the end of the afternoon, when the sun is slowly going down, and it's the perfect moment to start having a drink or two and sharing a great moment with friends and family. So in the summer, we have the cocktail bar. So it open at the beginning of the afternoon up to 8 o'clock. So it's the perfect moment to have a little drink and enjoy the present moment.
Yeah, that's neat. You can see exactly where it's coming from, and then you get to taste it. I mean, it's happy hour now. Let's go have a drink. Tell me, what do we have here?
So today we have, my favorite one is the pickle martini, so made with cucumber, and also we have gin fizz with strawberries and rhubarbs.
Cheers.
Hey, cheers. Thank you very much for being here.
Oh, I can taste the pickle. I like it. Let's have a look around. It's a beautiful thing when passion aligns with talent. And the Bouchard family truly has a knack for crafting fine gin. With a mission to create unique spirits that capture the essence of their rich surroundings, they've built a magical haven where friends and family can come together and savor the moment. Thanks for being such welcoming hosts. As I've traveled across this vast country, one thing has remained a constant: the enduring presence of family-owned businesses. From wineries and farms to restaurants, shops, and adventure excursions, these businesses have been passed down from one generation to the next, each one a testament to passion and tradition. In Saguenay-St, this gem of a place was literally built by the hands of this man. Remy Bellet unearthed a quartz crystal deposit in what seems like the middle of nowhere. Cristal du Lac offers an experience like no other. Part crystal mine excursion, part museum and gallery and mineral prospecting site. This place has everything you need to satisfy that adventurous archaeologist inside all of us. After a luxurious ride through the great outdoors, we arrived at the open-air mine, where I met up with Remy's daughter, Geneviève, who gave me the inside scoop on what makes Cristal du Lac one of a kind. What makes the area so unique geologically?
There's about 7 sites, crystal quartz sites, that are really big, large scale around the world. And Cristal du Lac in Quebec is the only one for the whole Canada, large scale, that we can operate. And what makes it unique is not only the fact that we're the only one in Canada, but it's also the colors that we can find here. Normally, in all of the other sites, you can find the milky color of the crystals and the see-through. We call it crystal clear. But here, you can find 4 of them. So you can find the milky, the crystal see-through, the tangerine, which is kind of pink. And the one that's really rare is the hematoid, which is red. So the red kinds, you will find that in Morocco, a little bit in Brazil. But what's cool is you don't have to travel all the 7 sites. You can just come here and get all 4 colors. Yeah, they're all here.
Hidden gem has never been used more appropriately.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a land of treasure.
Let's go find some crystals.
Donc, il y a convergence de 3 veines. Quand il y a une convergence de 3 veines, c'est un jackpot.
Oui.
Ah, c'est pour ça que je creuse ici. OK?
Jackpot, that's what we're after. And after some intricate handiwork by Remy, we hit the big time.
C'est le jackpot. Ici,
Jackpot.
là,
Nous sommes riches. Oui, oh,
c'est magnifique.
c'est Lord. Your father discovered this site. Tell me how that happened.
My dad, he's a prospector, and he heard about the crystal quartz that was actually being found in the region around the villages here. And while he was at the university in the geological department, and he was like, okay, well, let's try to find a location. in all, it took him about, I'd say, a good 14 years solid to discover the exact location.
And why bring so many people out here? Why not just kind of harvest the crystals?
We could. We had offers to actually just sell the mine, yeah. And we had a big family discussion. And all of us, we all agree, Mom, Dad, my sisters, we all agree that this is a gem that Canada has. And we want to keep it as is. And we don't want to have huge trucks coming over and in 10 years it's empty. That's not the goal. The goal is to show people and explain to people that we're lucky. Like, we have this here in Canada. So we have an educational mission. This is worth more, you know? Yeah, I think it's neat.
It's an adventure, and I mean, you're sharing this with so many visitors. What can visitors expect when they come experience this, and what kind of advice do you have for them to find that perfect crystal?
It's about 2.5 hour, 3 hour activity, and we teach, we explain, like, what happened here in the geological component, why in Lac Saint-Jean, and then we give the training too for the customers of like how to dig and what to dig. They're getting that knowledge, but they also leave with crystals as well.
You know, they're taking home crystals, but they're also taking home quite the experience. Quebec is as breathtaking as it gets, with people as pleasant as they come. It really is the beautiful province. Thanks for the memories, Quebec. Salut!